Hi, I'm here at the Marketer of the Year event in Central Park Boathouse. I'm here with Joel Ewanick, VP of Marketing at Hyundai. Joel, tell me, how do you think GM's guarantee will make Hyundai's assurance program? Do you think it'll make it any less compelling? How do you think if other marketers jumping on this bandwagon will affect your program?
Oh, I don't think the two are very similar at all. They're kind of different. Where they're trying to give their customers some confidence about their product, ours was really geared more to give our customers peace of mind going through a really tough and economic downturn. So we were really thinking of the customer, trying to give them some peace of mind about how they would get out of a bad situation. And I think the GM program is a really clever idea, very nice idea for getting people into their car, having them test drive it and drive it. So they're really two different things. The only similarities is we're all competing, and it's a very tactical campaign, and what might be a very rough fall. Who knows? We might have an answer for it too. You never know.
How long do you think the program will run?
We told consumers back in January that we were going to have it until we thought that things had settled down, and when we thought it was done and it wasn't necessary anymore, we were going to put it on the shelf and lock it away and hope that we didn't need to use it again, because when you bring that out, that means we're in bad times again. However, it's still a quite effective tool. Last month, 15% of the people who bought a Hyundai said that it was a significant part of their buying decision, and that's still a big number. That's the kind of numbers we were getting in January, so it's difficult for us to put it away. It seems to still resonate with consumers.
Do you think consumers are feeling more confident about big-ticket items?
What we hear from customers recently in the last few weeks is that they still are very wary, and they're still fearful of where the economy is going. Certainly they feel better, but unemployment is still high on their list of fears, and they are concerned they could come back. Another one that's high on their list is gas prices. They're really concerned that gas prices go back to that $4 a gallon of gas, which really changed people's lives dramatically. So fortunately, we have some really great fuel economy on all of our models in every segment we compete in. So that'll work well for us. But those are two really big concerns. I don't think they're going anywhere soon. I think that we're probably looking at another 12 to 18 months of this recession kind of slowly coming out. So I think those things are going to be back of people's minds for time to come.
What is the brand's next big launch? And I understand that you're also entering into the luxury market.
Yeah.
You have overseas.
Yes.
Is it a good time to venture into that luxe category?
2009 was the worst recession to hit the car market in 100 years, and we launched the Genesis right in the middle of that, and even with that said, it was incredibly successful. We hit our sales targets. We're very happy. The car was a definite halo product for us. Consumers saw it as a vehicle that had high quality, and it offered a relative value to cars costing $15,000, $20,000 more. And they say, it's really helping as a halo vehicle because it really illustrates that we have that same value proposition in every segment we compete in. And the assurance program then on top of it was almost like a social contract. It really changed the way people started looking at Hyundai. And we know that if we can gain market share in 2009, which we've got about 1.5 points up so far, which is significant for the car business. If we can hold that market share going into next year, that would be a tremendous success for us. And the only way you could do that, looking back in history, the only way you could do that is have great product launches. So we have the new Sonata coming next year, the new Tucson, and like you said, we have the Equus coming next year. And actually, we think it's a brilliant time to bring it. Here's yet another example of Hyundai quality, another halo vehicle for us, and it's been well received already. We have very modest targets for it, sales targets, but we think that this car will again be another example of what Hyundai is capable of, and again another example of what we do in every one of these segments. So if we can launch those cars correctly, we think that will help us hold that market share in the 2010. And 2010 could be a big year for us.
Are you planning on advertising on the Super Bowl again?
Right now, that is the plan. We've been known to change our mind, so don't get any ideas. Some people are looking at it, are you going to do it? And we're like, yeah, we're doing it. We're in right now, and we have some big plans for it. We think that's an excellent way for us to get a mass audience to launch two cars that we think are significant for us next year. So our planning is that if the price is right, if the positioning is right, yeah, we'll be in. We're in negotiations right now, and I think we're pretty close, but we have to make sure that they give us the price we think we're looking for in a year that's pretty tough.
Thank you very much.
No problem,
Good luck
and thanks for having me. I appreciate it.